Okay, this is a really quick video on how to vary your pay-as-you-go installment notice via ATO online services. So I'm currently logged into online services for business. Now the online services for individuals looks slightly different, but it's all pretty much the same thing. And you'll notice on the home screen here, I have an activity statement, pay-as-you-go installment notice here that is outstanding and due shortly. So I've received that, I'm not happy with the amount and I want to vary it either up or down. Most people want to vary it down sometimes to nil, and we can have a look at that. If you don't have a for action coming up on your home screen, you can go to lodgements, activity statements, and you can find it that way. So we get this screen here, we can just accept the amount and pay it, or we can vary it. Now, if you're going to vary it, there is an actual formula involved that you need to abide by when choosing how much you're going to pay. So for example, if you want to pay $250 for the quarter, you can't just put in estimated tax for the year as any random amount, because the ATO is going to go, well, you estimate your tax being, let's say $3,000, why are you only paying $250? You should be paying $750. So there is a formula in there and they have a calculator here to help with that. We also have a calculator on our website, and hopefully there is a link to that attached to the video here or in the comments to help you with that. But essentially you need to follow that. Now, if you're varying it to 0, it's simple, 0 and 0. You need a valid reason for doing so. You need to choose what is the best suited for your situation. You can't just pay 0 because you want to pay 0. If you vary your installment down to 0, and it turns out that you should have been paying tax installments through the year, the ATO can go back, reactivate the installment and charge you interest based on the installment they think you should have paid. So if you do vary it to 0 for no reason, you are leaving yourself open to penalties and interest from the ATO. So we don't recommend going down that path. Having said that, a lot of people do. They just vary as many as they can to 0 and pay it at year end, and they take the punt on that, but we definitely do not recommend doing that. So you go through, select your reason, tick the boxes and submit. And it's as easy as that to vary it. Now, when you vary it, the next one that comes out will probably match the varied one. So if I do a 0 here, the next one should come out with a 0. The one reason why that may not occur is if the ATO have reason to believe that you should not be paying 0. Normally that happens when a tax return is lodged. So if I do this installment, then lodge a tax return in the next month or two, sometime before the next installment comes out, when the ATO get that tax return, they go, oh, okay, we've got income of this, we've got tax of this, so we are going to alter the installments that we want you paying. So that next installment notice that comes out won't be 0, it will be whatever the ATO think it needs to be, and you've got to go through and vary it again if that is indeed relevant to your situation. But really quickly, it takes 1 minute to jump in and vary your installment notice. It's not a hard thing to do. The key is logging into your ATO online services. So if you're a business, just type ATO online services for business into Google and you'll find a link to it. For individuals, you want to go via MyGov and you can do it that way. And I think you can even do that on the ATO phone app if you're an individual. But don't quote me on that, not having done it on the phone app. I don't know for sure, but really easy to do online. Just need to be able to log into online services. And if you haven't set yourself up to log into online services, have a look on our website. We have some really great resources and videos, step-by-step process on how to register and get access to it. So you can deal with all this yourself and not have to get any help from anybody else. That's it, really short video. Hopefully it was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta.